shit. Get up.
NBA basketball game. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, crowd wants some love from their Bulls. Ready to go? Lee out there, and it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot. Anthony, the 3rd pick overall in the 2000. Pretty good company at the top of that one, as I recall.
I mean, you had LeBron going 1, and of course, Darko Milicic was number 2 on that list. But how about D-Wade at 4? A little bit of a surprise, Chris Bosh, and all those guys, with the exception of Melo, have rings.
To be exactly on the same page to connect on that long alley-oop.
And even then, it's a tough one.
I tell you what, the pass and the catch were both next to impossible.
Anthony on the wing, Lopez covering, and again, it's the Knicks missing.
And back to Melo's top 5 draft mates in 2003, all having rings. You can't choose the team you play for as a rookie. Melo simply hasn't been surrounded by that much talent. That's why it was somewhat surprising that he re-signed with the rebuilding Knicks team last season.
Rose passes to Porzingis. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Porzingis has got his first points of the game. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, earlier I spoke with Kurt Rambis. The phrase superstar gets tossed around the league a lot these days, but that is how he described Dwayne Wade. He said that D-Wade's the guy we'll be giving the most attention to because he can function either as a playmaker or a scorer, saying no matter what he chooses to do, he can hurt you. We have to be ready for everything. Easier said than done, guys.
Thanks, Doris. And Chicago has possession, following the score by New York.
Hey, guys, talking about Melo, I mean, he's faced some difficult injuries here of late. That puts all the more pressure on him.
Get that shit out of here. Come on.
As soon as possible. No way does he want to retire without that chance.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And the basket good.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Rose against Rondo. There's the dish to Butler. 6 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Mirotic's shot is off.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes.
Joe punk ass up.
Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the game.
Any real presence in the paint, and lacking that paint threat makes things easier for the opposing defense.
Come on.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Portis is checked in for Lopez. Gibson comes in for Middleton. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's D in for Dwayne Wade. You know, the Knicks, they were second to last in field goal percentage from their front court. Granted, they were hit by injuries. It seemed like all over the place all season.
Yeah, you know, with that poor field goal percentage shooting and being top 3 in field goal attempts on the year, not a good combination.
That's good. Chicago trailing here. Uses both hands to slam it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's O'Quinn, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And so O'Quinn nails both of them. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. McDermott dishes to Gibson. In the corner, it's McDermott. It's rebounded by New York.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nice shot by Vujicic.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Is he retired?
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
For a franchise that had so much success under his tenure, there was sure a lot of friction with Tom Thibodeau, and the Bulls front office surprised a lot of people, I know, including yourself.
Yeah, you know, it's not something that you see often. A winning coach at odds with his GM and president. With how often their differences came up, though, you knew something was afoot.
Thomas, good. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the feed to McDermott. Here's Valentine. And the three off target. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Vujacic.
Get this shit out. Come on.
The break.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Passes it to Rondo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
This has a little
That's
bit
a
of
rip.
playground feel to it, fellas. I mean, forget about defending. Just outscore the other team. Let it fly.
Gibson with the steal. Here's Valentine. No good from the low block. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go.
There you go. There you go. Oh, that's bullshit.
They got Taj Gibson, Robin Lopez out there with Vujacic. Then there's Dwayne Wade, and it's Butler out the two. The Knicks have hit all four of their chances so far in this one. That free throw missing.
Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
And the Knicks making a change here. Rose is checked in.
That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Noah with a screen on Wade, and there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Stop cheating, nigga. Stop that cheating.
A hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you've got to be inside of both lines.
They hit it? Nope.
And hard.
Back to
Good
Gibson. And the Bulls, another three. Greg, as you mentioned, the Knicks very shy of going to the rim last year. Really
What the hell?
Dynamic among a lot of things to their game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, think about this. The Knicks were last in the league in drives per game as a team. And so they struggled shooting when they did attack the rim, only 42%. So those areas have to improve if this team wants to become competitive.
And the shot is good.
They're getting on the roll inside.
Tripping, man. Come on.
The last three field goals have come from inside the paint area.
That's bullshit.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
He kicks to Vujacic to the paint. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. It's Wade again missing. The Knicks have gone 2 or 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Rose.
Nice defense, man. Shit.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Should be a foul.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Should be a foul.
New York trailing. Rose double teamed. Noah kicks to Rose. And it's sent back by Lopez.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about
You
it.
get- oh,
When the
shit.
offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now here's Anthony. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand. But freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. McDermott comes in for Taj Gibson. D, he's checked in for Butler. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Dwayne Wade. Now here's Rondo. Knocked loose.
You
It's stolen by
suck.
Rose. To the paint. Deflects the pass. The 10-footer. Here's Vujicic in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4.
Why are we still on fucking 20? Come on, go.
Lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
At the top of the key, Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Mirotic. That's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 6 points for
Give it to him, baby.
Mirotic.
Come on. Come
And
on.
Robin Lopez signing a new contract.
That's
this
a real.
offseason. He had been significantly
Reach to that motherfucker, man. Let's put the animation up.
He knew he was due for a raise. 7-footers who impact the game at both ends the way he does are really valuable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Zinkas
Good shot.
checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Jennings in for Derrick Rose. Last season, the Bulls were a tough matchup, solid margin of victory for them, and never looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
Jennings passes to Porzingis. And the 3
I
on
got it.
top.
Come on.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jump.
Damn, these some non-dribbling motherfuckers. Let me get that, man.
They should be fighting their way inside
Go!
for better looks.
Ah, this nigga suck.
The Bulls being able to beat anybody in the league.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin.
Technical foul on sport. Oh, come on.
There is the last thing you want to do. The opposite of
This
smart
is bullshit. Oh, man.
And, you know, getting back to that point about the Bulls beating
They caught me cussing.
only the Spurs and Warriors were the other teams to do that. Goes to show just how tough
That's some
last year's
bullshit.
squad was.
Well, nobody said, Greg, being in the NBA was for the faint of heart. The Knicks in a few short years have gone from
They got me on a technical foul for cussing.
to the worst team in the NBA.
Hard to fathom, Kevin, that the Knicks did enter last season with playoff aspirations, but that quickly vanished. They were just completely overmatched and overwhelmed.
And McDermott drops them both.
Can't cuss in this damn game.
Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss any of those.
Upside Thomas. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one. To the left wing. And Mirotic kicks to McDermott.
Give it to him.
And again, Chicago. No good. And here we go. Jennings heading to the hoop.
Oh, come on, man. Let them pass the combat.
1 point Bulls lead.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's very close so far. Bulls out front, leading by a point. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Carmelo, some great help off the bench during this first half. What does their contribution mean to this team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we are one of the better benches in the NBA. And when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game, makes it a tough team to beat.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they were lighting it up from 3, and that was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Chicago's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow. Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer. Was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. Rose is out there with Lee. Then there's Noah. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in the power forward. The pass to Mirotic. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice speed that time from Dwayne Wade. Wade's got 5 assists in the game. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State. He honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Rose dishes to Anthony. To the inside. Noah. Touch off the glass. Noah's got 6 points.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And injuries, once again, were a central theme of the Bulls' season last year. Losing Rose was one thing, but then having Jimmy Butler lose a lot of time put them in such a tough spot.
The Bulls making a switch here. Gibson's checked in. And for the Bulls and injuries, a lot of teams plan for these type of things. There's only so much Clark you can do to mitigate losing your starting backcourt.
But I tell you, great respect and admiration for the Bulls for how they fought through the difficulty. I mean, their front court did what they could. The injuries, once again, I thought turned the Bulls from championship contenders to just a playoff team.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. On its way from Rose for 2. Great D that time from Rondo.
Man, he stole that motherfucker.
Lee with the ball. He has 5. It's Carmelo Anthony on the way. Baseline J on the way. Some solid defense from Butler.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And it's Anthony again missing.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tackle.
And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Butler. 12 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Bulls made the postseason for the
good, man.
In the last 11 seasons. Last
It's
year,
so
they
close.
had
Come on.
fixtures, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season, Kevin, had that interdivision matchup.
Send me a friend request.
Up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups for them in that series, but they were able to prevail.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Send me a friend request.
Portis comes in for Robin Lopez, and it's D in for Jimmy Butler. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the third. Just 5 to shoot. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. 7 points for Dwayne Wade.
That's a weapon they've been
I'm
allowed to use.
at 93 overall.
Yeah, the defense struggling to take that away from you.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break, and that is good.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing, man.
7 points for Doug McDermott.
The shooting percentage
Send me a game request.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync.
Oh, get that shot in.
Basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
He's been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
6 points and up defensively. And the foul on.
And you can see
You gotta have to have me in.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And the Bulls making a change here.
Get that shit out of here.
Pass to Valentine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And Gibson gets to Wade. And the shot is good.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Right side, Thomas. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. Thomas got 6 points.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
Man, I should hit that.
Wade. No good trying to beat the buzzer.
What team you play with? What team you play with? Better not be no Golden State Warriors.
Back the fourth quarter of action getting started. And so here is New York. They trail by 6. Butler and McDermott filling out the perimeter. Mirotic is out there with Robin Lopez. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Mirotic, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'll probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way. This guy will really make you pay if you leave him enough room outside.
Jennings against Rondo. Jennings passes to Porzingis. And he dumps it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, icing the top. Spacing. Spacing.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burks for an update.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for the Knicks.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge.
Double chin his nigga.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Lee with the steal.
That's some bullshit. Come on.
Best break now for the Knicks. Lee's running. McDermott with it. Noah picks him up. From deep three-point range, the Knicks pull it in.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And the basket by Rose.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Lee gets the bucket. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Rondo, wide open. Another three for Chicago.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 9. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Chicago making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Mirotic. And Dwayne Wade is subbed in for Doug McDermott. Rose against Rondo. Rose dishes to Noah. Yes.
Get that shit.
Rose with the assist that time. That's 12 points for Joakim Noah.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
The wide open look here for Anthony. They get it back. Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Rondo. Rose attacking. Easy layup after coming off the pick. And now it's only a 5-point Chicago lead.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
And that one goes on the bounce. Last touch by Noah. .56 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Wade kicks to Gibson.
That's bullshit. Come on.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out. Boy, right now it's really tough to stop Rose.
What the f?
Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Puts up the baby hook. Noah, the pass to Lee. Rose goes in. It's off. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws, and he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that 3-point lead.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
He trying to hit one on me.
Should be able to get themselves a decent shot at the basket. Still, a contested three is never an easy shot.
Here's Lopez. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major problem, and we saw good.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Dwayne, you had a huge impact on the boards tonight. Was that something you tried to do?
Yeah, Coach told me to rebound. I've been trying to rebound lately, so try to get out there.
You did exactly that, Dwayne. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game. Jimmy Butler. He notched his season high, and his scoring really seemed to set the tempo for. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Have a wonderful evening.
Hold up.